So what's your name?
Carmine Spagnudo.
He suffers from cop face, which is extremely common. I mean, that's the most common out of all the different law enforcement fascias.
Have you ever heard of an affliction called cop face?
I understand the word cop and the word face, but I'm not really understanding the way that you're putting it together. Is it some kind of trick or something?
It's a big struggle with Carmine.
Because you gotta understand, this isn't awkward for me, because I usually ask the questions.
Sessions with Carmine can get rather complicated.
They're very frustrating. I'll ask him a question, as psychiatrists do. Carmine, how was your day? How was your day? I ask the questions. You don't ask the questions. Actually, I do. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. I'm the authority. I'm a hero.
Would I want another haircut? Absolutely not.
You know, sometimes you'll see Carmine try to, people on the street, but he doesn't really have the skills. He's a weak person. None of these guys have real strength, agility, hand-eye coordination.
It conveys a message that I want to convey. And that's, you know what? Don't play games. Don't play games with me. The buck stops here with this haircut, high and tight.
You know, people say what came first, the chicken or the egg. His face is the egg. The gel and the necklace are the chicken.
You know, I'm not above making a citizen's arrest if necessary. Miranda, what?
So he, sometimes he said he'll actually go so far as to try to make a citizen arrest. Is that when he's in a state of complete psychosis? What is that about?
That's basically every time he leaves the house. He's really, there's certain signs to show that he has really embraced his cop face.
Zombie squad. Zombie squad. Control chaos, baby. Control chaos.
I think making citizens arrests is when we feel like it's gone too far.
There could be, sometimes there's jurisdictional entanglements, if I can say that.
He's tried to drive me downtown maybe 6 times, when he's fully gotten me into the lock, and then he'll just literally pick me up like a groom carrying a bride, stuff me in the car.
We all try to be professional about it, though. Sometimes they like to take an underhanded approach, saying things like, "You're not a cop. What are you doing? You're breaking the law." And I'm like, look, don't turn it back on me.
And when he makes a citizen's arrest and shows up downtown, what happens? What do the cops say?
Oh, the cops say, "Hello, Carmine."
So they're familiar with Carmine.
"Hello, Dr. Steinberg." Oh, yeah. They have a jar where they put in $1 every week to fund my research.
You're a suspect. I'm gonna skull fuck your sister. There's sacrifices to be made. There's a price to pay for that mentality, whether it's friendships, whether it's a family, loving relationships, people who want to hug you.
For Carmine, we have reduced his muscle milk intake to 2 teaspoons per day.
Crying, I don't cry. I don't condone crying, okay? Not if you're a man. Even if you're a woman, time and place. He-Man. Greatest color. Greatest color. Ow. Hurts.
You mentioned they weep a lot. Does that indicate because of their sensitivity they
Yeah,
weep?
that's a big trait. Looking in the mirror while listening to Man in the Mirror. That's a big indicator.
When Carmine seems to think, it's almost, he has the mentality, as he would describe it, of a law enforcement official, but he's not a law enforcement. Is he a law? He's not actually a law enforcement official.
No, he's
correct?
a janitor. He's a janitor at an elementary school. So, you know, it's not what we would categorize as bipolar, because he also likes to act as a cop around the children.
What are some of your favorite movies? What do you like to do for entertainment?
My favorite movie is Cobra. I kind of based my life on a young Mario Cobretti. Get out of my way, dirtbag. You're a disease, and I'm the cure.
It's all right for him to act the way he does, because, you know, he says that one of his favorite movies is Cobra. He has watched that 100 times, but what he hasn't told you is that he often watches reruns of Kindergarten Cop on TBS. He TiVos them and watches them.
Do they weep a lot in therapy? There's a lot of weeping?
There's weeping, and then there's occasional chair throwing. There's you're under arrest.
Get up against the wall. This is my city. You get up against the wall.
How's Carmine Spagnudo responding to treatment?
Not very well. He has had a severe onslaught of diarrhea. He weeps in front of the mirror about his hair not looking stiff enough and people not taking him seriously because his hero hair is gone. And, you know, he calls me a witch for when I took away his tub of what he calls his hero power, his gel.